Here we go. So yeah, so like how we opened the album was basically the mixtape. How we opened the mixtape is basically what is a mixtape? The Jukebox Project. What do you put in jukeboxes?
Vinyl records.
What sound does a vinyl record make? So I'm like, okay, we're gonna open with that. So my intentions were basically to I've never told City this. I did this first time City's gonna hear it. But my first idea for the opening of the album was to be like have my stepmom talk, but it was gonna be very weird. It's gonna be very robotic and now playing the Innervision team Jukebox Project.
I know what you got that from.
What?
Tribe Called Quest, Midnight Marauders.
Never heard it.
That's exactly what they do throughout that whole album. No, or is it I think it's Low End Theory. They do that in the album.
Never heard the album.
Oh, good album.
Listen to it, I guess. So yeah. So, but we had that sound, and we had my dad talk. We had him open up because he always telling up how music it's terrible, which it really is. It is just very terrible right now. And
it's all genres too. It's not just hip hop.
Yeah, it's all genres. It's terrible. Except for country.
Country kind of stayed true to its roots.
It has. I don't really listen. I like country now. I didn't listen to country like that, but yeah. So we're just rambling. Yeah. So yeah. So I forgot what I was gonna say. We edit all this out.
Word to the mama.
Okay, so yeah, we had him open up and say all the stuff that he needs to say about music. A little short thing, short-lived, and he told a story about how me and him used to vibe to the same music. And then he said, we had him say at the end, "Word to the Mother," which leads into Word to the Mother. So that song, what is that song? Going into that song, it sounds like it's just a fun New Jack swing song. It's the fun, but that song has a lot of meaning. We wanted you to dance to it. We want to have a dance song for people to dance to, but it's more to it. It's basically saying, we need to get back to where music was. That was it. We've got to put this back together and sing our word to the mother. That's saying hey yo, we got to put this thing back, straight up, and word to mother hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Lady hip hop. She's dying, man. On the real.
Wow.
Anything you want to say about Word to the Mother?
Word to the Mother. I have to admit, like he said, it just growing up in a generation where music is totally different. When you hear a track like that and you have to drop a verse on it, it's strange. But I had a lot of fun doing it because it's more loose. It was more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's the first time doing a New Jack Swing song, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it was very different for Sydney. I said, hey, Sydney. I brought it to him in my house. I said, hey, Sydney. I'm going to tell you right now, it's pretty different from what you do. Because Sydney's used to that grungy sound. You know what I'm saying? Grimy sound. And it came with that light. Came with that light sound, that light fun sound. So, on the real, that was just a fun song. It was a song to showcase our
lyricism.
Yeah, lyricism. It was just basically a fun song.
Mm-hmm. And if y'all don't listen to me, I'm a rapper, I'm a lyricist, or at least I strive to be. And, so I went in that with, just being who I am. And then I heard Derek dropping verses. I'm like, I didn't know he had that in him.
Yeah.
I have heard him rap before, but I feel like that's his peak.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to get on Sydney's level because that's one of the quoted rappers, straight up, man. Tell you right now, Sydney, he got bars, so I had to get on his level. And what we wanted to do was we wanted to get that sound was going to grab the older audience that likes old hip hop music. But we also, the stuff, if you listen to the stuff we're saying, we're actually referencing stuff about like excuse me, my name is Derek, I ain't no fairy, but I'm the type of brother she would bring to meet her parents, and the fresh cuts and a fresh bag of these nuts. Like, it's just like, it was a comedy thing, basically. Yeah. It was really a comedy thing. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of like it has that sound in the lyrics that the older generation will love, but it also has that pop culture that the new generation will dig into.
Yeah, it has that. Got that sound. We started getting. You can't hear it, but we know for ourselves because every verse is raw, except for Knowledge's last verse because he got treated. But every verse is raw. Every verse is raw. It just we got lazy.
We got really lazy.
We got very lazy. But we got great word thinkers. So
song took us a month, by the way.
It did take us a month.
A month and a half.
It did. All Black.
Oh my god.
That was like that song right there. May be the best song on the mixtape. I don't like pick and choose best songs, but that holds the title because, I mean.
And again, hearing Derek rap on that, he's the first verse. Crazy, just crazy.
Thank you. Yeah, you get I mean, you can see the response if you go on any of our social media pages and look at All Black. You can see the response from the people. It's just like, yo, this is different, and it's everything we do is different. But that right there is just raw, good music, yo. What we tried to do with that one, I don't know. I was gonna do another. That night I was picking instrumentals, and I had this song. I don't know if you ever heard that song. What song is that? Girl, you know I try, but you get so emotional. You ever heard that one?
No.
Oh yeah, that's the song I was working on for Sydney. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something for my dog to vibe with, and I came across this boom bap junk. I was like, Sydney's gonna love that, and so I just kept digging into. What I did was like. Who does the best boom bap? To me, I feel like it's Dodds Effects. At that time, I felt like it was Dodds Effects. I didn't know anybody else but Dodds Effects. That's what me and my dad used to listen to. So I was like, I want to channel some Dodds Effects. That's where that figgity fames. If you ever see me do some stuff like Riggedy row, give me that gadzoo, who I go so, figgity flame on, Geronimo, yo, I biggity burn, riggedy rubber when I blabber, great, I'm gonna make the Wonder Twins, the act of fate. If you ever hear me do some stuff like that I get that from Dodds Effects. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, so and then that song, we tried to make a classic song. That's it. Tried to make a classic hip hop song, and it worked. You know what I'm saying? That song was a classic.
I never told you this, but when you first saw me that, I was like, dang, so he just want me to do a hook on it. I can't lay a verse. And then I heard the empty space. I was like, he looking out for me. But
yeah.
I had to go and rip that song.
Yeah, and I had him like, Sydney, go ahead and do this verse, man. No, go ahead and do the chorus. Because I didn't want to take all the choruses on the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I have a lot of ideas. So if I hear a instrumental, the first thing I can hear is the hooks. That's where I get all my concepts. So if I hear a hook, I have to jump on it. But sometimes I have to sit back and be like, I feel like Sydney wants to do hooks. So I have to let my dog do the hook sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't Like That. That's like one of the best love songs on that album. I think that has a lot of emotions on it. It has that. My dad once told me, he said, to make a good song, you have to make people feel what you feel. I think you can really feel it on that song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where it came from, to be honest. It's just a story. I mean,
indeed, it's definitely, just being in relationships and, the girl thinks of you as being one person when really you're just this totally different person.
Yeah, she sees you as
a bad guy.
As a bad guy. She acts like I'm the bad guy. Yeah. I actually heard Neo singing this. It was crazy. You can, I don't know. I listen to a lot of Neo.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
How'd you think about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just, yeah. Basically, he covered it. A girl that thinks you're always the bad guy. I mean, I've been in that I've been in one type of relationship like that. Where all I do is just everything. She's just attacking you and attacking you and attacking you. And you like, I'm looking out for the both of us. Right. You know what I'm saying? It mostly comes with this lifestyle. I'm always traveling, or I'm always doing something, I'm always recording, I'm always doing this and that. And most girls are like, no, They're like,
They just can't handle it.
yeah, they can't handle it. And I tell them at the beginning, I'm a busy man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very busy man, so you're gonna have to accept that if you want to date me. And they're like, no, I get it. Yeah, I understand.
No, they don't.
And then, yeah, you don't understand it because then it turns to you don't have time for me. You won't make time for me. I don't have time to have time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I don't have time to have time. I can't make time for you. It's not that I won't. It's just that I can't. I'm trying to, but I can't. I have all this stuff to do. The music always comes first. That's my love. That's my heart. That's where. That's
the foundation
Yeah.
of who you are.
That's the girl who really holds my heart. Is Melody. So that's her name. We'll call her Melody.
And she don't argue.
Yeah.
she
Or
don't talk back.
so when she hits you, you don't feel no pain. You know what I'm saying?
Bob Marley quote for all those who don't know.
Marianne. That's what I call her. That's what I call my music, Marianne. I don't know why. I love Marianne. I love you, Marianne. This dude. Okay, let me tell you this backstory about this dude right here before we go into this song. I found this kid named Mark DeMighty on Instagram. I posted something about Frankie Lyman because I was in love with Frankie at that time. I had a man crush on Frankie. No homo. Yeah. So it was basically saying that everybody always talk about how the school system, they don't teach us nothing. We can't learn something from the school. So what you need to do, so I said what you need to do is sit down and actually take something from it. You know what I'm saying? Sit down and read a book and teach yourself. So this dude named, find your own answer. This dude named Mark says, what you're speaking is true, my brother. So he hits me up on Instagram and he's like, yo, I love everything you're speaking, yo. And I was like, thanks, man. And he said, I see you're a musician. He said, I'm a musician too. You check out my stuff. I said, check out my stuff too. Dude was crazy, bruh. He was like, dang. I'm like, dang, he's good. But once his mixtape dropped, it was better than what I heard. But then he got on a track. So he had this track called Mad Jazz City. I had this song for a long time. If you really don't know, it was one of the first concepts I came up for the Jukebox Project, but it's one of the last songs we recorded. Crazy. I was working on this song before I was really working on all that good music for vinyl. Not vinyl, Lucid Dreaming. Lucid Dreaming. I started making good music for Lucid Dreamings in a late process. In the late process. Because, I don't know, music changes.
Always.
And it's always changing, constantly changing. And we are ourselves. We constantly change as artists and as musicians. We constantly change. We constantly grow, and that's what I did. You can't hear it in the mixtape because I haven't released anything that I previously recorded.
Yeah.
For that I didn't
it.
attention, and it's just different. Flavored Milk is always one of the first things I recorded. But again, so Mark. We said Mad Jazz City is about
struggles in the ghetto.
Struggles. It's just struggles in the ghetto.
Times in life. The life and times of the ghetto.
Yeah. I mean, there's good in the ghetto, but that song really focused on the struggles. And